Hey guys, so welcome to my review of the new NBC drama Hannibal. I checked out the pilot episode last night and I must say that it was very creepy. And add a few more varies to that sentence. So right off the bat, I'll say that I really liked the pilot. It was very kind of tense. It had this really kind of, tense type of feeling. Like at all times you were just like, oh my gosh, someone's killing people, please catch them, because I'm a little afraid, and that was kind of cool. And then also the imagery was just kind of like, really kind of cool. The way they shot some of the scenes, and even just some of the images that they chose were very interesting and different, I think, for kind of like network primetime TV. So lots of us know the Hannibal Lecter story, right? Because we've seen Silence of the Lambs or we've read some of the books. It seems like the TV show takes place kind of in the beginning. So Dr. Lecter is killing people, but he's not at the place where he's been captured yet. So right now everyone thinks he's just kind of a normal kind of doctor. He's a psychiatrist, he has patients, and most people think he's a good guy. I mean, at one point in the episode, the FBI actually comes to him to ask for help, so obviously they don't know that he's a killer yet. The main character, Will Graham, is really interesting, right? So he teaches at Quantico at the FBI, but it seems like he is just on the edge of losing it, basically. So Will has this gift, right? And they describe it as pure empathy. So basically what he can do is he can assume anyone's point of view. So if you put him in a crime scene, he can kind of, assume the point of view of the killer and kind of give you clues and insight into what he's thinking. And it just sounds like he is like a fantastic profiler because of this gift that he has. But the other side of that is kind of seeing what this gift does to him, like the impact it has on him. There's another character named Jack Crawford who works at the FBI who really wants Will to work with him on this case that he's working on. And he kind of doesn't really care about the consequences, that Will faces for what he does. Like I said, Jack Crawford, who is Morpheus, basically. Okay, Lawrence Fishburne, whatever. Basically wants to close cases. So he wants to do whatever he has to do to make Will comfortable enough so that he can work. And I think that's where Dr. Lecter comes in. He comes in to help Will, to kind of partner with him, to kind of keep him on track. But, I mean, the kicker is, obviously, we know that Hannibal Lecter is a serial killer. So, like, for example, in the pilot, there's this case of these 8 missing co-eds, all from different schools. The girls have been taken and they've been killed. And at one point, there's a copycat. Like, something happens, and right off the bat, Will realizes, okay, our guy didn't do this, someone else did it. And we get that it was Dr. Lecter. And boy, let's talk about the fact that Dr. Lecter likes to eat people, right? Because there was some scenes of him cutting up lungs and livers and like cooking them like, he was cooking the finest like Kobe beef. That was just weird. And really the reason why I'm a vegetarian, right there, people. Because could you imagine going to this man's house for dinner? You'd be eating someone's lungs and not even realize it. I mean, there was actually a scene where he bought Will, like, he brought him some breakfast, and it was like, dude, don't eat those eggs. There's like eggs and sausage. Don't eat that. You do not know what that is. That is someone's liver that you are eating. So I think the characters were very interesting. Will, the main character, is super interesting. Like I said, just on the edge of a breakdown. At the end, they end up catching this guy, but like Dr. Lecter warns him before they come. And so when they get to this guy's house, he's already killed his wife, and he goes to kill his daughter, like he slices her neck. But like Will manages to shoot him before he completely like kills her. And then he's just there like holding this girl's wound, and you can just tell that he is just like not well with this. He's just not well in sociable, like touching type of situations. So, it'll be interesting to kind of see if Dr. Lecter plays with him to make him worse or better. The other interesting bit about this kind of relationship as well is that, they're using Dr. Lecter because they want his knowledge and that type of thing, not realizing that he's a serial killer. But at the same time, I think he's using them for insight, to kind of see into the mind of the people who hunt people like him down. So I really like the pilot. I would say if you didn't get to see it, go to the NBC website. I'm sure you can probably watch it there, and I'm sure they probably will replay it at some point. Like, I would watch out for that this weekend. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Bye.